to another session of cricket with Mr. Handel. I'm standing out here on the pitch at the school. Janos has cut a beautiful strip. It looks so nice. It's such a shame that we're not out here at the moment playing matches. So I thought this week, why don't we play some matches in our gardens at home? So I'm going to give you guys a few ideas as to how you can create your own cricket match in your garden. There are going to be 3 parts of this match: fielding, bowling and batting. Each area, each discipline is going to score you guys runs. So what you'll need today, you'll need a piece of paper and a pen to record your runs for your fielding, your bowling, your batting. You'll obviously need your cricket bat, you'll need some tennis balls or cricket balls, obviously think about safety, and then you should be ready to go. Okay, first things first, we did this with Mr. Proctor in our hit session the other day. I want you guys to take yourselves off to do a quick warm-up, couple little jogs, some stretches. Make sure in cricket we're doing some upper body stretches. We're working our shoulders and our backs, all right, making sure we're nice and loose. Then we're going to come back and we're going to start with our fielding. Okay, over to you boys. Okay guys, we are going to start our match off in the field, all right? So, how have I set up my fielding? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cones in a straight line. Now I've gone 5 yards apart, all right? So 5 yards between each cone. I've also got my stumps at this end. How this is going to work, we're going to start off on the nearest cone. And I'm hoping that we're going to have someone who's going to be able to give us some catches. So we're going to be on our nearest cone. We're going to take a catch and we are going to throw the ball back into the keeper. If we take the catch, we're going to get 2 runs. If we do a good throw back to our keeper, where the keeper doesn't have to move, we're going to get 2 runs. So if I catch it and do a good throw, total is 4. I'm then going to move back onto the next cone, and I'm going to do the same thing. Take a catch, throw it back in. Then going to move back to the next cone and the next cone. Okay, so total, or the highest possible score you can get on each cone is 4 runs. 4 times 4, 16. All right, so there's a maximum of 16 runs on offer for this. We are going to do this 3 times, okay? So you're going to do round this 3 times in our fielding. Obviously, keep track of how many runs you score. When you've done the catching, we're going to do the same thing, but with ground fielding. So you're going to start up on this cone. The ball's going to be rolled out. For this near cone, we're going to do our underarm pickup and throw, okay? That we remember how to, I hope we remember how to do our underarm pickup and throw from our fielding video, okay? Possibly on the second cone, you're again going to do your underarm pickup and throw. Maybe on the 3rd and the 4th cone, we can use our short barrier, which again we worked on, where we're going to get our foot behind the ball, pick it up with 2 hands, and then maybe go for an overarm throw. On the ground fielding part, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go around 3 times. For this, you get 2 points for a clean pickup. So if you pick the ball up without fumbling, that's 2 runs. Then you're also again going to get 2 runs for doing a good throw. So I'm going to test my maths here. 16 times 3, what's that? Is that 48? 48 times 2, 96. I think that's right. So there's 96 runs on offer in total for this drill. Okay, right. Over to you guys. Get in the field. See how many runs you guys can rack up. Good luck. Okay guys, I hope you guys have done really, really well in your fielding and have managed to accumulate a decent score. So, on to bowling. So how I've set this up, you can see down there, I've got my set of stumps. I've got 2 blue cones, which are about a foot either side of the stumps. And I've got 2 white cones, which again is another foot outside the stumps, okay? So, these are my zones that I can bowl in. Points are as follows. If I manage to hit the stumps, that is going to be 6 points. If I manage to bowl the ball between the blue cones, so I miss the stumps, but the ball still goes inside the blue cones, that's going to be 4 runs. If I miss the blue cones, but I get the ball inside the white cones, that's going to be 2 runs, okay? So for this, you can get 6, 4, or two. When you're doing this bowling, make sure we're remembering our technique. So the most important thing with bowling is that we are traveling in a straight line towards our target. So from the start of my run up, all the way into my action, all the way to the end of my follow through, I want everything to be going straight towards the stumps, okay? So my head, my eyes are fixed on where I want the balls to go. As I jump, my feet are gonna land nice and straight, left arm nice and high, ball under our chin, and from this position, that front arm is gonna pull us towards our target, all right? Pull us towards the target, wrist comes through nice and straight, and then I'm gonna finish following through with my right shoulder going towards the target, okay? Again, if we think we wanna recap any of the technique, you can always go back and watch one of the old videos, but hopefully you guys will be familiar with your bowling actions now, and you can just really concentrate on getting everything going nice and straight. We are each gonna be bowling 4 overs, okay? So you've got 24 balls to see how many runs you guys can make for your bowling, okay? Right, I'm gonna have a little go. Come on, Mr. Handel. I don't think I've hit the stumps once in any of these drills, in these videos yet. Right, come on, surely. Yes! Finally, 6 runs to me. Come on then, boys. Right, over to you. See how many runs you guys can get. Enjoy your bowling. Okay guys, you should now have a score for your fielding, you should have a score for your bowling. Now it is on to our batting, all right? I'm sure you guys have been looking forward to your batting. So, how this is gonna work, we've touched on this in other videos. I have set up a field, all right? And I've used different colored cones. You guys can just use whatever you have, markers of the same color, okay? And I will show you around the field. So over at point, I've got some red cones. At cover, I've got some blue cones. Mid-off, I've got orange cones. Mid-on, I've got white cones. Mid-wicket, I've got yellow cones. And square leg, I've got pink cones. All right, now, they are my fielders. So if I hit a ball between 2 cones of the same color, that is no runs, okay? If I hit the ball between 2 cones of different colors, that is runs, okay? So, I have to be fair and judge how well I've hit the ball. So if I hit a ball, nail it really hard through a gap, that might well be 4 runs, okay? If I hit a ball and I just sort of punch it through and I haven't hit it quite so well, maybe you'll give yourself 2 runs, okay? So it's up to you guys to think about realistically how many runs you think you would have got for each shot. Obviously, if you hit the ball straight between 2 cones, no runs, okay? If you've got a brother or a mum or a dad or a sister who's going to bowl at you, awesome, okay? If they can give you throwdowns, that's really good. If not, you can use a batting tee, okay? The idea of this is to practice hitting those gaps and see how many runs you can score. For your batting, you are going to get 5 overs, so that's 30 balls to see how many runs you guys can score, okay? If you get out, minus 5 runs, okay? You can obviously get out bowled, you can get out LBW. If you hit the ball in the air between 2 cones of the same colour, that is also going to be out, all right? Mums and dads, be careful. I think there might be some arguments in a few households if too many LBW decisions go against the boys, but you'll have to cross that bridge when you come to it. Okay, guys, right, I think that's all explained pretty well. Over to you guys for your batting. Again, remember the different shots we practice. We've practiced drives, we've practiced pulls, we've practiced the on drive, we've practiced sweeps, all right? So you guys should have plenty of options. Remember, with your batting, the most important thing when you're batting is watching the ball all the way onto the bat. So I want people really concentrating on watching the ball really, really closely onto the bat. If we are going front foot and we're driving, remember it's our left hand or our top hand that's in control of the bat. If we're going a little bit more leg side, we can get more bottom hand involved, all right? But let's really think about the techniques we've worked on over the weeks. But watching the ball, getting nice and in line with it, and striking the ball nice and cleanly. So I'm just going to do a little demonstration. So I'm obviously using a tee, so I'm in my batting stance. That ball is outside off stump, it's full, so I'm going to play a drive, and I'm going to look to hit that gap between the orange cones and the blue cones. Hopefully you can see. So I'm going to step, hit. Okay, so I've hit that pretty well. So I think that's probably 2 runs to me. Next ball is a little bit fuller, a little bit straighter. So this ball I'm going to try and hit between mid-on, which is the white cones, and mid-off, which is the orange cones. So again, I'm going to step, hit. Oh no, so that one is just gone with the slope. It's gone in between the 2 white cones. 0 runs for me on that one. So this ball is the one I'm waiting for. This is a leg stump length ball. This is one that I'm really going to have a go at and try to hit that powerful hit to leg. Remembering, guys, about our power hitting, solid base, weight through, hand speed. So this one I'm going to try and nail for 6. 6 runs. Okay, guys, over to you. And please, guys, get back to us with how many runs you've scored in total. You can give us a breakdown of your fielding, your bowling and your batting, and let's see who can be the highest scorer in the school in this at-home lockdown garden cricket extravaganza. Okay, guys, over to you. Enjoy and good luck. So you should have done your fielding, your bowling, and now your batting, all right? Add your score together, send it in, let us know how you guys have got on. Today's session has been a little bit less technical, more on the fun side, getting you out, getting you enjoying your cricket again, all right? Like I said, it's such a shame we're not out here playing matches, but fingers crossed we'll be able to get out and do something soon. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the session. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.